Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Call Halal Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, Ba'Shem Harakakwadash. Double honors to the Apostle Great Millstone, rule well and teach well, and are worthy of the double honors. Peace and blessing to you, Akim, pushing out this truth across the four corners during these last 6 of time. Alright, it's going to be back at you with another spiritual notification. It's going to be entitled, Do Not Only Praise the Most High when you're feeling good and you're on top, or praise the Most High when you're in a low place, alright, and you're back against the wall. Lord willing, this message is edifying. It's the book of Sirach, chapter 11, verse 11. It says, There is one that laboreth and taketh pains and maketh haste, and is so much the more behind. And that's likened unto the elect, man. Alright, because scriptures tell you, Yahweh Shai said what? He come for the deaf, the lame, alright, the blind. And we were all spiritually deaf, lame, blind in one period of time, man. So the Most High, through this grace and his mercy, through the scriptures, through this word, the Holy Spirit, the Lashawan Kodash, the men of the Lord, the apostles on down, has bestowed his wisdom on us for us to cleave to. Alright, verse 12. Again, there is another that is slow and hath need of help, wanting ability and full of poverty. Yet the eye of the Lord looked upon him for good and set him up from his low estate. You see, so ultimately, the Lord controls whether you be lifted up in that low estate, man. Alright, so just because you're in a low place or a low position, that doesn't mean that you're there forever, man. Alright, in a moment of the twinkling of an eye, the Most High can miraculously, alright, lift you up and exalt you, man. But it's going to be on the Most High's time if we stay patient and we stay willing to do the work, alright, and show that brotherly love and call upon the name of the Lord, man. Alright, because oftentimes we get in certain situations, low situations, back against the wall, nowhere to turn, it seems like, right? But the Most High is just using that to test your reliance upon him. And then oftentimes we get in situations where we feel a little comfortable, where we feel like things are going right, things are going good. And then what happens then? Alright, we keep that same energy with the Most High. Alright, you go just as hard as if you had your back against the wall and it seemed like, alright, there was no one to call on. Alright, there was no options. Alright, so you have to be the same way with the Most High, man. Alright, just because you're up, you can't just forget about the Most High and say, okay, well, I don't have to pray now, I don't have to fast, I don't have to watch. Alright, just because you're in a comfortable state, so-called, right? And just because you're in a low state, alright, or struggling, or whatever avenue it may be, alright, that's not a reason to say, okay, well, the Most High is not dealing with me. No, man, you keep that same energy towards the Lord in sincerity. But here's the point, it says, and lifted up his head from misery, so that many that saw from him is peace over the all, prosperity and adversity, life and death, poverty and riches come of the Lord, you see? So all those things, prosperity and adversity, it means difficult situations you're in. They come from the Lord. Life and death, all right, they come from the Lord. Poverty and riches, you see, whether you have a little bit or whether you have a lot on this side, it comes from the Lord, man. And just because you have a lot, that doesn't mean that the Most High is dealing with you, man. All right? Get it real quick. See if I can find it. It's the book of 1 Timothy, chapter 6, verse 6. But godliness with contentment is great gain. You see, godliness with contentment. Meaning what? Being balanced, all right? Being content, all right? That's a gain in the eyes of the Most High. Not if you just balling out of control, like Jay like to say, man. Or not if you just, struggling, man. Nah, man. The Most High wants you to have a balance because he's steady testing your integrity. Whether you be in a comfortable position or uncomfortable position, the Most High is testing your integrity, man. Seeing your consistency with the Lord. Seeing if when you're put in different situations of comfort or when you're put in different situations of adversity, will you be that same person towards the Lord, man? All right? Verse 7, for we brought nothing into this world, and it is certain we can carry nothing out. And that's the ultimate message that the Most High is trying to send. All right, that you brought nothing into this world, you carry nothing out. So store up your riches, all right, where moth and dust do not corrupt and fools can't come in and steal, man. That's the most important riches on the planet Earth. Not tangible riches that you could actually see, because those things perish, man. You can catch a flat tire, all right? Your house can get broken into Okay, your car can get stolen, your bank account can get hacked. Hell, in this society, your identity can be stolen, man. All right, so we're dealing with a power that all things come from adversity. All right, gain, life, death, poverty, riches. You see, so that's the side we want to be on. All right, verse 8: and having food and raiment, let us be there with contentment. But they that will be rich fall into temptation and a snare, and into foolish and hurtful lusts, which drown men in destruction and perdition. You see, and the scriptures also tell you that they're pierced through, all right, with many sorrows. So the perception of having money, the perception of being rich and on top, it's not what it seems in this society, because a lot of people, they have money, power, social status, but those are the ones that are the most corrupt. Those are the ones that are the most unhappy, man. That's why the Lord said godliness with contentment is great gain, man, because it is great gain to have a balance in the Lord, to know that, hey, the Lord might bring me low, the Lord might bring me high, but on both days, all right, I want to serve y'all by Shimmy Shine, man. Let's see if I can get it. All right. This is a good one. Proverbs 30:8. It says, remove far from me vanity and lies. Give me neither poverty nor riches. Feed me with food convenient for me. And that word convenient goes hand in hand with contentment, man. All right. Convenient meaning what? Appropriate, meaning timely. All right. These so-called Christians like to say what? Oh, God is always on time, right? And they're right, man. He is always on time for his elect, all right? For those that call upon his name, all right? And for those that are not just going to turn their back on the Lord when they're having a bad day, man, all right? Or turn their back on the Lord when they're having a field day, man, when their day is full of substance, all right? It says, lest I be full and deny thee, right? And say, who is the Lord? So we ask the Lord for a balance, man. Give me neither poverty nor riches. Give me a balance in between, man. All right? It says, lest I be full and deny thee, which we see 2/3 of our people. They deny the Lord when they're full. All right? But when they're hungry again, they seek the Lord. You're supposed to seek the Lord whether you're full or hungry, man. You're supposed to have a balance. It says, who is the Lord? Or Forsake, verse 9 again, lest I be full and deny thee, and say, who is the Lord? Or lest I be poor and steal and take the name of my power in vain. You see? Right? So we want an ultimate balance, man. And Lord, you get it. It's Proverbs 11:1. It says, a false balance is abomination to the Lord, but a just weight is his delight. You see, just, man, justice. All right, meek, holy, all right, contrite spirit. That's the Lord's delight, man, because the Lord can deal with you that way. The Lord can't deal with a hard head Negro, Native American, Latino that's just full of himself, trusting in his money all the time, man. All right? Let me see. This Proverbs, same. I'm gonna just read down the same chapter, Proverbs 11:2. It says, when pride cometh, then cometh shame, but with the lowly is wisdom. You see, because the lowly know how to reverence the Most High, whether they have nothing or whether they have something, man. All right? They're still beheld as riches in the sight of the Most High, man. All right? Don't let this society confuse you that you just gotta have all type of money, all right, in order to be on top, man. Nah, man. All right? The Lord deals with the meek, the lowly, the contrite, all right? Those that are full of poverty, like we read in Wisdom of Solomon 11. It says, the integrity of the upright shall guide them, but the perverseness of transgressors shall destroy them. Riches profit not in the day of wrath, but righteousness delivered from death. That's right. It didn't say riches delivered from death. It says righteousness, which is keeping the law, which is wisdom, the learning of the knowledge of the scriptures, man. All right, brotherly love, charity, obedience, man. All right, that bringeth forth life. Let me get this from the Wisdom of Solomon, because it just goes to show you, man, that the Lord, he reverences his saints, man. All right. This is Wisdom of Solomon 4:13. It says, he being made perfect in a short time fulfill a long time. And that's ultimately the elect. All right. Because we fulfill that long time in duration, coming back in this reincarnation. All right. For this short period of time, getting this truth, getting this wisdom, getting this knowledge, getting this understanding, man. All right. And what it would seem like, man, like just a quick moment, man, that we got all this wisdom and knowledge, man. So we fulfill that long time, because you got people in the world that are 70, 80 years old and have fulfilled nothing in that time, man. So the men of the Lord, we have this knowledge, and we may have gotten it in 2, 3 years, 4, 5 years, 10 years, 15 years. Speaking of the apostles, decades, all right? But we fulfill that long period of time according to wisdom and knowledge and understanding. Verse 15, for his soul pleased the Lord, therefore hasted he to take him away from among the wicked. That's right, man. And the Lord is going to preserve his elect, man. The Lord is going to make his elect exalted, all right, and get that righteous fame, man, all right, through righteousness. But 15, it says, this the people saw and understood it not, neither laid they up in their minds that his grace and mercy is with his saints, and that he has respect unto his chosen. You see? So the Lord has respect unto his chosen, and his grace and mercy is with the saints. And these people don't lay it up in their minds because they believe and they perceive a person, all right, the value of a person based upon their social status or their wealth. They don't see a value of a person based upon their righteousness, their wisdom, their knowledge, their understanding, how the Lord is dealing with them, man. All right? That's why they hadn't laid it up in their minds that the Most High deals with the meek, the contrite for the spirit, man. All right? Those that not only seek the Most High when they're in a so-called comfortable position, but they seek him when they're in an uncomfortable position as well. Lord willing, this message was edifying. I'm going to say Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai, Call Halal Yahweh by Shem Yahushai, by Shem Harakakwadash. Double honors to the Apostle of Great Millstone, who rule well and teach well, and are worthy of the double honors. Peace and blessing to you, Akim, pushing out this truth across the four corners during these last seconds of time. This is Wisdom of Solomon 4 and 15. It says, this the people saw and understood it not, neither laid they up in their minds that his grace and mercy is with his saints, and that he has respect unto his chosen. Shalom.